Hello, this is Rob here. I want to talk about online security. You know, we're always very careful to lock the house or the flat when we leave, or lock the car, and we're very concerned about our personal security. Well, I believe in the future our online security is going to be as important. We're going to have all of our personal assets online, including probably our money. If cryptocurrencies become as popular as I think they're going to be, then we won't be using banks. We will probably be using some sort of cold storage solution. I want to talk about passwords, although I do want to make the point that passwords are only a small part of online security. However, I think a lot of people are making a lot of big mistakes with their passwords. If you have a password like Cherry1568, you might think that's a difficult password to guess. It isn't. Hackers are using sophisticated softwares to guess passwords. The two most common reasons for websites to be hacked are out-of-date software and passwords that are correctly guessed by a brute force attack. That's not just WordPress, that's all websites. It's better to think of passwords as passphrases. So even a password like "my big huge monkey" is 120% more sexier than "your little chihuahua." That is better than the password I mentioned earlier. In fact, I use a password generator called passwordsgenerator.net, and there I get passwords of over 30 characters, including uppercase, lowercase letters, numbers, and special characters to use as my passwords. Anything longer than 16 digits is probably okay and is very unlikely to be guessed by a brute force attack. However, how do you remember these passwords? Well, I would use a password manager. I use LastPass. There are others out there. They remember securely, you hope, all of your passwords, and you can access them by a master password. This master password, I wouldn't keep that on your computer. I would just write it down on a piece of paper and keep it somewhere securely. You could keep it on an external drive, but then external drives tend to get backed up on your computer. Don't save your master password on the cloud. The cloud adds another level of insecurity. Passwords are just one level of security. I think it'll be more and more important to add another level of security on top of the password, and I'm already doing this now with two-factor authentication. I use the free app called Google Authenticator on my phone, which supplies a random PIN that's updated every 10 seconds or so that I have to use every time I log into the sites that I use two-factor authentication for. So I think that's another important online security factor to add to just your good password practices. Is this helpful to you? Do you think online security is going to be as important as I think it's going to be? Or do you think I'm being too over-paranoid? Do you have any other ideas to improve your online security? Please let me know. My name's Rob Coven. I'll see you in the next video.